You are not here by chance. Is your heart asking for special care? Are you looking for a natural way to balance your blood pressure and renew your vitality? If the answer is yes, know that nature has a vibrant and powerful answer for you. In the universe of natural teas, we find incredible allies for a fuller life, with health and longevity. And today, we are going to unravel the secrets of a flower of stunning beauty and incomparable medicinal power, the hibiscus. This tea is not just a brightly colored drink. It is a true guardian of your cardiovascular system, capable of transforming your health from the inside out. Have you ever imagined how such a simple and pleasant habit can revolutionize your daily well-being? Did you already know about the powers of hibiscus tea? What is your experience with teas for heart health? Tell us here in the comments. We really want to know your story and walk this journey by your side. Before we dive into its benefits, we need to understand, where does this powerful flower come from? The history of hibiscus is a journey that crosses continents and civilizations. The species we use for our medicinal tea, Hibiscus sabdarifa, is not the common ornamental flower we see in gardens. It is a robust plant, originating from regions of West Africa, possibly between Sudan and Senegal. For millennia, African cultures already recognized its value, not just as food, but as a sacred remedy. They used its red, fleshy calyxes, the correct part for the tea, to treat a variety of ailments, from fevers and liver problems to, believe it or not, hypertension. The popularity of hibiscus was so great that it traveled down the Nile and became a prestigious drink in ancient Egypt. Known as karkadi, it was the favorite refreshment of the pharaohs. It was believed that it not only relieved the scorching heat of the desert, but also calmed the spirit and promoted heart health. Ancient medical papyri suggest its use to purify the body and balance moods. The main benefit of hibiscus tea, and what makes it so special and aligned with our title, is its impressive ability to help control blood pressure. It acts as a mild diuretic and has compounds such as anthocyanins that help relax the blood vessels, facilitating blood flow and contributing to heart health. Just as the tea works to regulate the flow and pressure inside of us, it invites us to a powerful reflection on how we deal with the pressures of the outside world. We live in a world that constantly pressures us. Pressure for results at work, in social relationships, in the expectations we create for ourselves. Often, this external pressure turns into an internal pressure, which makes us sick, causes inflammation, and throws us off our center of balance. The act of preparing and drinking a cup of hibiscus tea can be more than a gesture of physical health. It can become a ritual of emotional self-regulation. It is a conscious pause to, literally, lower the pressure of life. It is a moment to take a deep breath and ask yourself, where am I putting unnecessary pressure in my life? How can I allow things to flow more lightly, just as this tea helps my blood to flow? Taking care of the heart goes beyond diet. It is about learning to manage the pressures of the soul. Hibiscus tea, with its vibrant color that reminds us of the strength of life, is the perfect ally to remind us that true well-being begins when we find the balance between the internal and external world. With the great navigations and trade routes, hibiscus set sail from Africa and conquered the world. In Asia, especially in India and Thailand, it was incorporated into Ayurvedic medicine and used in curries and preserves. When it arrived in the Americas, it set down deep roots. In the Caribbean, especially in Jamaica, it became sorrel, the traditional Christmas drink spiced with ginger and other spices. In Mexico, it was named agua de Jamaica, an omnipresent refreshment loved for its tart flavor and stunning color. A fascinating curiosity is that in many cultures, hibiscus transcended medicinal use and became a symbol. In India, the red flower is often offered to the goddess Kali and the god Ganesha, representing purity and divine energy. This global journey transformed hibiscus from a tribal African remedy into a celebrated worldwide beverage, but its main purpose, that of caring for our health, remained intact through the centuries. The ancestral wisdom was right. Today, modern science not only confirms but also marvels at the mechanisms of action of hibiscus tea in our body. It is a true powerhouse of bioactive compounds. 1. The guardian of the heart and blood pressure. This is its most acclaimed benefit. Several robust scientific studies have shown that regular consumption of hibiscus tea can help significantly reduce blood pressure levels in people with prehypertension and mild hypertension. How does it do this? Through three main pathways. First, it has a diuretic effect, helping the kidneys to eliminate excess sodium and water from the body, which reduces blood volume and consequently the pressure in the arteries. Second, it appears to inhibit an enzyme called ACE, angiotensin converting enzyme, in a way similar to some blood pressure medications. And third, its anthocyanins, the pigments that give it its red color, help to relax blood vessels, improving blood flow. Furthermore, it helps to regulate cholesterol, lowering the levels of LDL, the bad cholesterol, and increasing the levels of HDL, the good cholesterol. 2. Antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power. Hibiscus is one of the most antioxidant-rich beverages that exist, even surpassing the famous green tea in some aspects. It fights free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress, the premature aging of cells, and the development of chronic diseases like cancer. This action, combined with its anti-inflammatory properties, helps to protect your entire body from silent inflammation. 3. Aloe for the liver and weight loss. Your liver is the great filter of your body. Hibiscus tea has been shown to have a hepatoprotective effect, helping to prevent the accumulation of fat in the liver, an increasingly common condition. For those seeking healthy weight loss, it is a great ally. Its diuretic action combats bloating and fluid retention. Additionally, studies suggest it may help reduce the absorption of carbohydrates and fats in the intestine and regulate genes linked to fat metabolism. 4. Immune and digestive system support. Rich in vitamin C and with antibacterial properties, hibiscus tea can strengthen your defenses. It also aids in digestion, relieving the feeling of heaviness after meals. Consuming this tea is more than treating a symptom. It is an act of prevention, a daily investment in your longevity. It is nurturing a mindset of self-care where you actively choose what strengthens you. To extract all this power, we need to prepare it the right way. The secret is in the details, the perfect preparation. First, the most important myth to bust. Do not use the ornamental flower from your garden. You need the dried calyxes of Hibiscus sabdarifa, which you can find in natural product stores. The ideal proportion is 1 to 2 tablespoons of the calyxes per 1 liter of water. Heat the water, but do not let it boil completely. Turn off the heat as soon as the first bubbles appear. Boiling water can destroy some of the delicate compounds and make the tea bitter. Pour the water over the calyxes, cover, and let it infuse for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain, and it's ready. Creative recipes to revolutionize your consumption. 1. Refreshing iced tea, agua de Jamaica. Prepare a concentrated infusion, double the calyxes for the same amount of water. After straining, sweeten to taste with a little honey or stevia if desired. Let it cool and serve with plenty of ice, lemon slices, and mint leaves. It is the perfect drink to replace sodas and industrialized juices. 2. Energizing detox juice. In a blender, blend 200 ml of cooled hibiscus tea, 1 thick slice of pineapple, a few mint leaves, and a small piece of ginger. A bomb of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories to start the day. 3. Smart combinations. Potentiate the effects by combining hibiscus with other herbs and spices. Add a cinnamon stick during the infusion to help control blood sugar. Add a few slices of ginger for a thermogenic and digestive effect. Or mix with horsetail for an even more potent diuretic action, but with moderation. The ideal amount to consume is 2 to 3 cups per day. Avoid drinking it too close to bedtime because of its diuretic effect. And most importantly, try to appreciate its natural, tart, and complex flavor without the need for sweeteners. Now, we come to the most important part of this video. Natural does not mean harmless. The power of hibiscus demands knowledge and respect. True self-care is informed self-care. Pay close attention. Who should not consume hibiscus tea? 1. Pregnant women and women trying to conceive. This is the most serious contraindication. Hibiscus can affect estrogen levels, induce menstrual flow, and has a potential abortive effect. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or trying to conceive, hibiscus tea is forbidden. 2. People with low blood pressure, hypotension. If your blood pressure is already naturally low, the tea can lower it even further, causing dizziness, weakness, fainting, and blurred vision. It is an unnecessary risk. Dangerous drug interactions. 1. Hypertension medications. If you already take medicine to control your blood pressure, mixing them with hibiscus tea can potentiate the effect and cause a sharp and dangerous drop in blood pressure. The combination can only be done under strict medical supervision. 2. Diuretics. Combining the tea with diuretic medications can lead to an excessive loss of fluids and electrolytes, such as potassium, which is dangerous for the heart and kidneys. 3. Diabetes medications. Hibiscus can help lower blood sugar. If combined with anti-diabetic medications, it can cause hypoglycemia. Dose adjustment by a doctor is essential. 4. Paracetamol. Acetaminophen. Some studies indicate that high doses of hibiscus may interfere with how the body processes paracetamol. Avoid consuming them together. Remember, always consult your doctor or nutritionist before starting the regular use of any tea for therapeutic purposes, especially if you have a health condition or use continuous medication. The information we provide here is to educate, not to replace a professional consultation. When buying, look for products from reputable sources that contain only the calyxes of Hibiscus subdurifa, preferably organic. Knowing the risks is not about being afraid, it's about having power, the power to use nature with wisdom. Our journey today has taken us from ancient Africa to the inside of our cells, revealing how a simple flower can be a powerful guardian of our cardiovascular health. Hibiscus tea is an invitation from nature to take care of our heart, to regulate our internal and external pressures. The knowledge you have acquired today is a seed. Now it's your turn to cultivate it. What health-related habit will you change today with the power of natural teas? If this video has brought you valuable knowledge, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future journeys through the world of natural health. And, most importantly, comment below. What was the most surprising piece of information you learned about hibiscus? You are not alone on this wellness journey. I will be waiting for you here again for more discoveries about health that comes from nature. Gratitude.